Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative. It's Corliss, and I get a visit from a friend today. Laramore is here. Hi, friend.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. I kind of miss you, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been a while. Thanks
It,
for having me back.
yeah, you didn't come to the award show, and you've been hiding music from me. You haven't released a single in a minute, but I always like to note when you come on here to chat with me on Maverick that you and Sundance Head hold the record for the most requested songs on Maverick. So I'm sure everybody listening is really happy to hear that we are debuting a new single today.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. We've been working hard, so
Well, we've got to talk about all the hard work in a bit because I think you guys are really going to be interested in what's been going on in the brain of Laramore. Like it's been getting busy. But the first single of these new songs you're releasing is called Wish, and it already sounds so beautiful. So I got to know where it came from, of course.
I mean, sometimes it's too late to take something back.
Oh
And
God, don't I know it?
that's where I got the idea for this song. I said, this was about like a broken love that someone they went and found somebody else and you wish you could do anything, you wish you would have done things differently to get them back to you. So it's kind of a regret song.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've all been there, and if not, we've seen people go through it, and we all have regrets in other aspects as well.
Yeah, mine is I've seen people go through that a lot lately on, my social feed and just through some hard times. And I mean, I'm happily married. I didn't write this
Same,
song
I
about my
know.
wife, but
Don't we always feel bad when we're like, oh, heartbreak, and we're like, can't relate.
oh no, she loves heartbreak songs. She told me you need to write more sad stuff. I said, okay, got you.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind digging deeper into the real love between Katie and Ty.
I
Like,
do have a few of those songs, but I have not released them yet. So
oh, all right, we're gonna hold on the secrets, but we are going to make you cry a little bit today. So here is Ty Laramore with his new single Wish on Maverick 100.9. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. That was Ty Laramore, his brand new song, Wish, on Maverick 100.9. We'll be getting that added to the playlist here very soon. But in the meantime, we got to catch up with Ty Laramore on everything that's been going on because you've taken a bit of a break. You really hit hard last year with two new singles, your introduction to Texas country radio, and you were very well received. And I knew you before that, so for me, I was like, well, duh. But for the rest of radio finding you, it made me feel really, really good, and it kind of lit a fire in you, huh?
yeah, it's been really exciting watching the process and then just, getting to meet everybody in radio. And, I already knew you before and I had played with other artists before. And then to be able to break top 50, both times with both singles was amazing for me. So
Well,
I'm looking forward to see where this one goes.
I am too. And I'm even more excited to see what's to come. Like, Wish is great. Yay. But the work you've been doing behind the scenes, especially with writing, I really wanted to talk with you about the writing process today because when you and I last spoke, you were already starting to dip your toes into getting introduced to some really heavy hitters. So, what's happened since then?
So I went up to Nashville towards the end of last year, and I wrote with some really cool artists up there. We have a few songs we're going to debut towards the end of the year that are going to cover some of that. And then I was part of a songwriter retreat back in early February, and a whole lot of names came up. And I won't say who, but one of the guys that showed up, we woke him up the next morning, and he said somebody put a drunk in my drink.
Oh,
So y'all have to guess who that was.
it's like instant song. Isn't that crazy how something can just literally be born out of a hangover and you just blurt it out onto a piece of paper?
Yeah.
But you've got such a beautiful creative mind, and I always like to push that because you're exploring, you're learning, you're really putting yourself out there, not just for your fans, but also with other artists to learn from them. But whenever it comes to just flat out Ty Laramore on the radio or wherever you're streaming him, it's the vocals. And I don't know if you and I have ever really covered, is that a natural thing in your family? How did you even discover that you could sing like that? Because, you know, male versus female artists in just country music in general, a female vocalist really has to have this outrageous vibrato and a very distinct natural talent to even get recognized. Men, on the other hand, some of them can just be kind of storytellers without having that powerful vocal behind them. But you have that thing that most males don't have. How did that come about?
Well, thank you. Yeah, so I sang really off pitch in church when we would sing old hymns, as I was younger. And then I started to listen to a lot of Hootie and the Blowfish because my brother was a little bit older than me
Yeah.
and extremely popular back when he was in high school, college. So he loved them. And I listened to Darius Rucker a whole lot. And in my bio on my website, it says influenced by the sounds of Darius Rucker and other various artists. But I would say he's kind of like the one that shaped my vocal singing style a little bit. And then
But
I
on
just
the other hand,
learned more from listening to like Cody Johnson and Chris Stapleton and people like those guys.
see,
So
those two make sense. But when it comes to Darius Rucker, that's who I'm talking about. Like, great songs, both country and Hootie. Like, he's one of the greatest artists of all time.
it's the
But
storytelling, it's
but
the
vocally, he's not.
songs.
He doesn't have that thing. You have the thing.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So it's kind of funny that you discovered yours even from somebody that was not born with the natural talent that you have. So did your family always know that you were going to end up being a singer?
No, they always told me not to sing because they said just stick to guitar. You can play the guitar. You should probably work on that. And
Which,
then one day down the road, they said, "Hey, that wasn't that bad."
are you still Ty Guitar Guy on Instagram?
I am, yes, guitar
Are
guy
you?
Ty,
Okay, Guitar
since
Guy
day
Ty.
since day one. Yep.
That's how I met you. You were Daniel Holmes's guitar player when I met you.
Yeah.
But he brought you out with Jake Bush to song swap, and once again, that voice came out of you, and I'm like, who the heck are you? Like, what are you doing just being a guitar player? That's not right.
That's what we're going for. We want to wow everybody. So
Well, you're still wowing me, even after all these years I've known you. So I'm so proud of you, my friend. Well, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like if you are new to this, Ty is actually going to be in town July 27th. So what's your website, Ty, so we can check your tour dates?
yeah, my website is tylaramoremusic.com.
Okay, so not Guitar Guy Ty, you can still follow him, but visit his website, check out his tour dates because he is going to be in College Station this month. And I am crawling out of my skin excited because I finally get to see my friend again.
Yes, you're never in town when I come to town.
I
So
know, I'm the
we
worst.
matched it up this time.
I am so excited for the new music to come, but thank you for releasing Wish to Maverick.
Yeah, thank y'all for spinning it. Thank y'all for having me back.